Hey everyone, this is JCS Starcraft with Game 4 of the Zotac Beta Cup Finals between DeMusliM, the Warcraft 3 turned Starcraft 2 player from the UK, as the Red Terran, and Jimpo, the 22-year-old from Sweden, who I don't know too much more about. Pretty much both favoring a Terran 111, and then Jimpo favoring his what was that called? Viking siege tank combo versus DeMusliM, who kind of likes to go for maybe a balance or really react, and throwing out the GLHF from both sides. Jimpo down 2-1, so DeMusliM definitely having the a little less pressure in this game, and Jimpo pretty much going to be going on the same right now. Looking at their APM, both pretty much evenly matched in APM, which, as we all know, means pretty much nothing, although you definitely do see that APM can be indicative. Generally you'll find, I think, mid gold level players to low gold level players to have an APM around 30 to 50, and a little bit higher diamond players typically run up a little bit higher. And since this is a very standard 1-1 build, I think APM really is about playing more and really getting used to going fast. But the main reason in the beginning why a lot of players kind of spam their APM is to stay fresh, stay warm, kind of keep their hands moving. They know that things are going to get pretty crazy later, but really just to stay focused. And look at these scouts going in at the exact same time. I think, I think it'd be interesting to look back at the games and see who gets the scout first. Some lag going on during this final. So the Zotac Beta Cup, in case those of you who don't know, was a weekly tournament held just on Sundays, open to everyone. Jimpo laying down his scouting barracks, and DeMusliM scouting that out right now. Going to harass, going to harass and poke at that one. So the Zotac Beta Cup was a weekly tournament open to everyone, starting with 512 players, so, and whittling their way down, single elimination until the quarterfinals, which was best of 3, semifinals best of 3, and this match, the finals, was the best of 5. DeMusliM, previously ranked, I think, like pretty high. I think number 3 had a 1-1 and took a silver medal in another, so we'll see whether or not he can get another gold medal. DeMusliM yelling at one of these spectators to get out there, and Yogo is gone. See you, Yogo. So here we go. Jimpo getting his Reaper now, going to go harass. Blistering Sands, pretty prone to the Reaper harass, jumping up on the cliff over here. And now DeMusliM throwing down his scouting supply depot, and we'll see whether or not Jimpo. Nope, I guess not. He's not going to use it to scout. He's just really going to use it to defend these rocks and this scouting supply depot. So DeMusliM going for let's see now, switching over. I had to look down at my keyboard because I can't really see Jimpo now going on the slight defensive last game with his barracks. And oh, here we go. No, I think, yes, Jimpo he favors these two kind of late Reapers to do a little bit of what I assume is going to be scouting harassment, mainly building them. And let's see. Here we go. Reapers spotted by DeMusliM. Knew they were coming. Spotted again. Run straight in, and I think that DeMuslim's not going to have too much of a problem. Jimpo not actually going to be able to get off much. And in and out, how much of a scout did he get? Did see that, DeMuslim's not going to do anything crazy this game. Both of them sticking very closely to their 1-1-1. And here we go. I think Jimpo going again for the Thors to combat, and we'll see whether or not that pays off for him this game. DeMusliM, meanwhile, doing this little swap, popping out a. There we go, the Thor ship probably going to happen this game as well. DeMusliM does not scan it, being hidden away into the nether regions of the spawning area. Going down for a starport a little bit late, so wonder whether or not DeMusliM realizes that. You know, probably sees that the starport's down late, probably is anticipating some sort of Thor attack, is my guess. Knowing that, you know, in the prior matches that they were virtually identical. So DeMusliM now expanding his expansion and yeah, going with another barracks this time and getting the Vikings up. So Jimpo changing his play a little bit. Not going to go with his siege tank Vikings, and let's see what he can do with the Thors this time. Whether or not that worked out for him in the first game, going those Thors did not help him much. So we will see. And getting the scans down. So both of these players. Jimpo knowing what DeMuslim's up to. Will Jimpo have an advantage that DeMusliM doesn't know that he has that armory there? Now just running into scout pretty quickly. And here he goes. The Thors have been revealed. Going to keep DeMusliM out of his base. Does not want him in the base at all.